In India, there's a tradition that they are following the literatures given by great personalities who in the past, their whole focus in life was how to spiritually elevate themselves. So then their understandings, their realizations, their conversations, their activities, then these are recorded in these literatures. So practically everyone in India previously would study these literatures and try to apply them in their life. So even your common person would have some kind of spiritual interest. So then naturally in such a culture, then it would be easy to say that the whole culture is very spiritual. So by going there, you're in association with those who have that common interest. And if you ask about it, everyone's inspired and will try to give you some direction. Yoga means to connect with the Supreme. So the whole idea is what activity you perform that you can elevate yourself, and ideally to the topmost platform, the transcendental platform. So then various aspects of yoga will deal with the physical, or with the intellectual, or with the emotional, or the gross, or the metaphysical. So depending on what it is, yoga goes through a process where the predominance of it is dealing with the gross body and the senses. Then eventually at the end, it's the topmost aspect. Then it's absorbed in meditation. It means that 24 hours one will be absorbed. So then the tendency is like these elements of Hatha Yoga, Pranayama, they will be Raja Yoga, are dealing with the more external physical aspects. So bhakti means is that you're trying to connect with God by the expression of your devotion to Him. And so then those aspects of devotion or religious practice that most directly express that will be what bhakti is about. While the others will be preparing oneself to eventually you could come to that platform. Therefore bhakti is considered the most direct. Means by going to India, of course, then there's always the element that is something very unique and different, and one will look with a different perspective. But actually, it's the teachings that are important. So then those teachings can be found anywhere. Ourselves, we have so many centers around the world. Any of those centers, if you go, then you can get this knowledge of India, find people who are practicing, people who give you directions. But otherwise, by visiting India, also then so much benefit is there because it's just so different. It automatically, one starts to think, one starts to contemplate, one becomes observant.